Hello. I'm going to talk about the Ninth Amendment. The Ninth Amendment states that the enumeration of the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. With this right of this amendment, it's kind of got this foggy meaning behind it where people kind of construe different reasons for it. Basically, it originated with Alexander Hamilton and James Madison whenever the Bill of Rights were being written, and all of the rights that an American citizen were going to have, that not every single right would actually be listed within the Bill of Rights. And so the Ninth Amendment was created in order to say that just because a right has not been mentioned doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Because the rights for the citizens, what they're afraid of happening as future generations started to go along, that since a right wasn't stated in the Bill of Rights, that people might think that they do not have that right. So to kind of give an example of what this could possibly mean in a very weird text, but basically it means that you have the right to either have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or you have the right to deny breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But there's no reason for us to write that down. That's just kind of this understated right that exists. You have the right to choose to eat or not to eat. It doesn't mean that you have to eat. And if you do have breakfast, it doesn't mean you can't have lasagna for breakfast. You have the right to have lasagna for breakfast if you want. That's kind of what the Ninth Amendment does in a general term. It helps to let people know that just because it's not written down doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And so that is kind of why the Ninth Amendment came along and why it's such an important amendment to the Constitution to say that we're not going to write everything down. We're going to write some of the big ones down, just not every single little one. But those rights do exist for you as a citizen of the United States.